She needs space to breathe. She needs time to heal. She needs laughter, love, and truth. She needs freedom. She needs us. Welcome to She Needs Us, the podcast where women come together to talk, heal, and grow. We're 5 women from different walks of life, sharing real stories, real faith, and real conversations about what it means to be free. Because freedom isn't found in isolation, it's found in community. This is She Needs Us. Let's talk about freedom.
She
She
needs
needs
us.
us.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing?
Hey. Hey.
I am so excited to share the news. Y'all ready?
We ready.
Yes. So we are collaborating this year with some dynamic women for our 2026 Women's Wellness Retreat. And y'all, we can all say it at the same time, like the theme. Y'all ready? So 1, 2, 3. What's the theme? Freedom! So, Rebecca, your face, it says a whole lot, right? With this freedom word. So we're gonna just dive into the sister girl talk, y'all. Let's just chat it up. Grab your tea, your coffee, your mocktail, whatever it is, because we about to talk. Y'all ready?
Ginger water.
The connection.
Oh, you can hear. Oh, you hear us. So we can go into introductions really quickly. So y'all know I'm Alicia Hurt, the founder and visionary of I See My Baby. Who's next?
Oh, I'm Sakia Adams. I am the COO of I See My Baby. Oh, me? Oh, go ahead, Cola.
I am Cola Greenhill Casados, the founder of FIO, which is Freedom is Ours and Freedom is Ownership. It's a movement-based wellness brand.
I like that. My name is Rebecca, and I'm the, coordinator. Coordinate communications for the I See My Baby.
All of our retreats. She in them streets.
She's our official in them streets coordinator.
Yes. And we have Miss Lori Nelson, the founder of My Sister's Keeper. Okay, she is going to join us shortly. It's okay, she multitasking. Y'all know how it is. That's how we do. Oh, she's here, y'all. She's here. Let me pin her.
Oh,
Hey, girl. Hey.
she just wanted to give a quick show.
That's how you pop in real quick. Let me
That's
show
it.
you.
And she'll be back. Okay. All right. So let's jump into the first question. When you hear the word freedom, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
Peace.
Ooh, I love it.
Mm.
Dance. For me, it's dance and movement.
I feel like stress free, like you just stress free. Yeah. So listen, ladies, how has your definition of freedom changed over time?
I don't really think I've actually worked to define freedom because, when I used to hear it, it was the whole slavery release and stuff going on and not being a part of and having equal rights and all that was the thing for me. But when I started to internalize it more actually last year, it was more so what do I need to release myself from? What baggage or trauma or things that I've gone through do I have in me that's not allowing me to feel freeness and wellness? Freedom and wellness.
Yeah, that's pretty much the same where I got. So that's why finding my peace is finding my freedom. My peace being whether it's in my relationships, in my household, in my workplace, wherever it is where I'm trying to find my peace is where I'm gonna find my freedom.
I would
Y'all
say for
getting real.
I've never thought about that question, but
Mhm.
now that I think about it, I'm thinking when I was little, I'm like, how did it change? But when I was little, you have places you want to be and places you want to go, but you're not old enough. So you don't have the freedom to just go about and do what you want to do because your parents have the say so. So, in that sense, then I would say being able to do what I want to do. But then as I grew older, went to college and everything, that definition of freedom changed because then you have a job that you have to work because you have to take care of, and you now have bills to pay.
Mhm.
Different kind of freedom that you are seeking because wait, do I want to work for somebody else or do I want to work for myself? Like, what is it that makes me feel like I can be the best person of who the best I can be? And then having kids is a different level because you have more responsibilities, and then freedom becomes a different definition to where you're saying, okay, how do I find myself in the midst of taking care of everybody else? But I think I got to this point where, like you guys are saying, what brings me peace? But what is it that calms my nerves? What is it that makes me feel most comfortable in my skin? And for me, in everything, through the chaos, through the busyness, through everything, I have to dance. I have to dance. That's when I can just let go of everything. So I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. And being healthy, yes, is freedom.
I like that.
So, what are some areas of your life, and I believe Rebecca kind of alluded to this, but that you feel restricted right now, like mentally, emotionally, spiritually, or physically?
The workplace,
Finances.
workplace and finances. Yeah.
Mhm.
Not being able to be my own boss completely.
It's internal for me. It's all me. I'm fine in every other area. It's me.
Yeah, and
Hmm.
I would say a combination for me. I would say financially, because I'm in a different season, but I will also say mentally. I'm gonna give a real transparent moment. I am growing and integrating in my community. And it's different for me because I have been on public platforms. And so when I was younger, I was very self-conscious, especially with my ankles. Y'all know I sometimes be talking about my chicken legs and stuff, right? And so I will always wear pants or stuff to hide it. And now at 41, I'm comfortable with my little chicken legs, y'all. But I had a moment recently where because I'm in the public eye, people will see me and they'll be like talking, but it probably is not even negative, but it's like, isn't that the girl that was on the news? Or isn't that the girl that was in the newspaper? Like, isn't that the owner of I See My Baby? But in my mind, I went back to that girl that was subconscious about her chicken legs. And so as I was walking, I was literally in shackles, like mentally, because I was like, oh my God, they're talking about my appearance. Oh my God, what are they saying? When it truly was, aren't you the girl that was in the news? Like, aren't you the girl making changes? Like, so I want to be free of that. I don't want that thought to like trigger me. Like, you'll never forget those things, but I don't want to feel like I'm in bondage because of a mental barrier. I don't know if that makes sense to y'all.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Definitely does.
Yeah.
Because I would say I struggle with fear a lot. Fear. I have this perfectionism thing, and sometimes it paralyzes me, and sometimes I let fear be. Not sometimes. I'm getting better at it, but I let fear manage who I am. So I have to fire fear as my manager, but it's a struggle. No, I'm gonna say I'm an overcomer. I am relieving fear
Hmm.
of its place, relieving fear of its hold over me. That I'm gonna claim it.
And
Amen.
I feel like I'm doing the same with anxiety. My need to be able to fix it, and some things are out of my control that I can't. So that need to want to, I can do it. Let me fix it. I got you. Let me do it. I have to let that go. So I was telling Alicia the other day, I was in the car and I just had to say a prayer, Lord, I'm just giving it to you. I can't do it, or however you see fit, I'm gonna just let you do it. And I had to really sit back, and that took a lot for me. So that's my thing.
So tell me, what does true freedom look like for women in today's world? That's loaded.
Is it freedom for us? It's the question.
Oh,
Like,
oh.
they're trying to regulate what we do with our bodies. They're trying to regulate what we do with our children and our household. Like, they're trying to regulate our finances, on how much money we can make. Like, where do we really have freedom?
Ooh.
Hmm. You being a businesswoman, do you really have freedom?
Well, I
Like,
mean, we just went through some recent situations
see,
that told
exactly.
me I ain't had no
That's a loaded question. I don't know if we
but
got
I
to
broke free though.
look.
I broke
We
free though, kid. So
wait a minute. Lori responded. Hold up, she in the chat. Lori say, wait a minute. I believe no matter what's going on, freedom is in the mind. Uh-oh. That's what Lori said.
Yep.
I agree.
Uh,
Because we could go
hey,
all the way back to slavery times, right? When it was like, okay, we no longer have to be slaves, but for many, many years, we were still enslaved. And today, a lot of people are still enslaved because of what we just said: fear,
yep.
anxiety, past trauma, right? Ooh.
Ooh, but you have to look at
Ooh.
even in the slavery days, like they found ways to be free and the hymns, the dancing,
Yeah.
they found ways
Yes.
to embrace freedom even though they were still not free. Never thought about that.
They weren't free
Yeah.
physically.
Physically, right,
Physically.
right.
You say what they try
Gonna
to
sing and
use to
dance
break
all day
us will
long.
only make us stronger. Okay. Okay, Trinetta. Hey.
Oh my goodness.
So I guess it kind of goes back to the question before, when you felt freedom in dancing, and another one felt free in other different areas. So it's more aspects of freedom, far as mental, physical, emotional. Everybody has their own thing. You know what I'm saying? And there's restrictions in society and requirements and judgment and all that. But what do you do so that you feel free within yourself, regardless of all those other things?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I like what you just said. It's not one thing that will make you feel free. Like there are many different things, which to me also ties into self-care. Like we're always harping on that. That is a way to ensure that you have the freedom that you need,
Okay,
physically,
Laura, you
spiritually.
chiming in now. Okay. Hurry, hurry, hurry.
How you do it? What is it?
Yes. Yeah, clock that T,
Is it
clock
the
that
first
T,
finger
clock
or
that
the
T.
second finger?
Okay, hold on now, Cola, because you
Girl, I
making
don't know.
ducks. We do these.
Kia, how you doing, Kia?
She making shadow
Uh-oh, Kia
puppets.
thought
Hold
she
on,
had it.
just there you go.
Okay, got it. Oh,
So, what are some thoughts or fears that have held you captive in the past? I kind of shared one of mine.
Mm.
inadequacy for me. And oddly enough, I learned that, and I'll tell a really, really quick story. I was in a photography program and it was the best thing ever, but I won Best of Show, right? Before that, I had won a Kodak Best of Show, and then I won Best of Show in this some other contest that the class was entered in. And common sense says, okay, enter some more, right? I never did. never did it again. And I asked myself, I was like, I don't understand like what's going on. Nobody ever knew because I never verbalized it. Only it was only internal. I'm like, what is going on? Like, what is the problem? Why can't you, or why won't you enter another contest? And one day I was walking up to rehearsal and it hit me. It was just like, you have fear of success. And I was like, that makes no sense to me. Like, what does that even mean? This is all internal. Fear of success. Okay, so if you succeed, then you're afraid that you won't be able to outdo that. So you don't try again. I think that's kind of crazy. But that was another fear that I discovered that I had, is either I'm not enough or I can't supersede what I've done before, or it doesn't make any sense. It
It
doesn't.
actually does. I had the same, well, I currently have the same fear of success, but what are you doing to free yourself from it?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm working on it. I'm working on it because it's either I don't know enough or I know enough and it's not enough.
And it's either you sit still and you stay in it or you move forward and make a change.
That part. And I need to push. I have to push to move forward and make a change. Whether I make a mistake, whether it fails, whether it succeeds, whatever, I just have to just go for it. Somebody told me the other day, just take the step. Take a step. I'm like,
It's a real thing. Just to
Well,
let
we're
you
here
know.
with you, Cola. We here with you. We're gonna help you take that step, or we're gonna push you.
Yes. That's what they say. Fail forward, fail forward.
yeah.
I was itching for this meeting to end so I could chime in.
I bet you were, Lori.
Oh, you know what I heard too the other day? I was listening to a short, and she was saying that, you know how they say, feel the fear and do it anyway. She said that that quote is not a good quote. And I was like, well, why not? But she reminded us that fear is not, fear is a spirit, and it's the opposite of faith. And as the scripture says, he didn't give us a spirit of fear. She was saying that fear is a sin. And I was like, oh man, because when you're operating in fear, you're not operating in faith. You can't do both. And I was just like, okay, that hit me. It's like, okay, it's got to go.
It's gotta go.
It's got to go.
So, y'all, what does a peace of mind mean to you, and how do you protect it?
Well, for me, a peace of mind is being able to breathe and not really flipping off and stressing out. So for me, I have in the past year, I've created boundaries. Will and will not accept in my space, and what I will walk away from. So having boundaries around who I am and how I want to project myself and who I want to associate it with, what I will and will not deal with, what I want to and will not want to tolerate. That's been the thing for me. Cause I just walk away.
Yeah.
Same here. No is a complete sentence.
I just learned
Same
that.
here.
That's a hard one, but no is a complete sentence.
I've learned to cut people off really quick, and I found that the quicker I cut them off, the faster my peace returns.
There you go.
I have no problem of getting rid of people in my life. I don't care if you family or whoever, because I value my peace. And
Yeah.
it's such a beautiful place to be in, because I'm at a place now where my outside environment does not shake my inside environment. And I love that.
Yeah. I just learned it. I'm a year and a half in, because I'm the person that be like, no. And then you know how you see somebody keep typing and you see the little dots? That's me. And then I'm deleting, and then I'm typing, and then I'm deleting. And now I'm at the point, it's like, no, period.
Yeah.
No, I cannot. I will not. And I'm like, go, girl. It's so hard, though.
It is hard.
But it feels I'm free. There you go. I'm free. I'm free. You know?
Yes.
And I have learned to put my peace in front of everybody else's. And that includes my husband, that includes my children. I love them all, but I gotta love me first. I gotta be a little selfish, because if I'm not good, how am I going to be good for them? And that's how I've started to look at things, even other people. Because when you really sit back and internalize some things, there are a lot of people that they genuinely need help, but then there are ones that will literally just suck the life out of you and could care less about how you feel as long as they're getting what they need. And so now I'm in this phase of life where it's like, no, I have to get what I need. And I know that I'm a good person. I know that I serve. I know what I do. So me helping and overextending myself in this situation is not going to prove who I am. I know who I am, right? And having my boundaries. Y'all don't get me started, because I'm getting passionate about this. But I feel free and in saying it. Now, honestly, sometimes in the back of my mind, I'll be like, but girl. And I'm like, go with it. And then I have friends. And I have a village that I can go back to. And Rebecca definitely will be like, Alicia, you did good. Stop tripping. Be free. Let it go. But no, period. I learned that. That's my long way of saying it.
It's like
And
the
it's,
analogy that they give you, not the analogy, on the plane. And I don't know if anybody else experienced this before. I know everybody's heard it when they say you have to put the mask on yourself before you put the mask on anybody else. Well, back in the day, I didn't understand. I was like, that is so cruel. That is so mean. Like, what does that even mean? And then when I lost my husband and we went through all that stuff, I was so depleted. And I had a vision of me running around with the IV pole, running around to each hospital room, helping the kids, making sure that their IV was full, making sure they were good, and mine was just done. And at the end, I just collapsed. And that's when it clicked. It's like, oh, I know what they mean by put the mask on yourself before you put the mask on somebody else, because you can't help anybody depleted. So, yeah.
It's so true. People pleasing. That's the next question. It says, how has comparison or people pleasing impacted your freedom? I done told y'all mine.
oh, I don't do that. So I don't do that. So I don't have nothing for you on that one. I don't do that.
So, but Rebecca, you said it so like matter of fact, which it is for you. I know you. But how are you able to say it in that way? Like, come on.
Yes, help, help, help.
So I feel like there's different layers to me, to be honest. And I got to the place where my question is like, the rude part of me that people would say is, people please why? Who are you? Why am I trying to please you? What do I get from it? You, at the end of the day, God judged me, not you. Why am I trying to please you? What about me? So the instant thing is like, why? Like, I'm not doing that. Who are you? Even if I could benefit from you, even if you're like, girl, I can give you $1 million in a lifetime, that ain't enough. What am I doing it for? I don't want to please you. And then you got to stick with that same concept in order to be with that person because they're used to you pleasing them. That's exhausting. No, ma'am. Only God can judge me. Nope.
I love it.
I love that word exhausting. It is, because many of the time, much of the time, however you want to say it, you trying to please someone and nothing that you do is
Nope.
good enough.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So true. And if you do please them, they're the ones that come back for more and more to exhaust you. And they're like mentally emotional vampires. They just suck you dry.
Yes.
And then
So
you only
true.
around because you feel like I can please you in a certain way. That's it. Nothing else.
Yeah.
So how genuine and real is that? I don't want that in my life.
Yeah.
Rebecca, I need a lesson.
Girl, hold on now, because we holy and trap over here. I don't know.
Did she just say holy and trap?
Did. And
Okay.
did.
I loved it. Love it.
So, how has your faith played a role in your journey to freedom? See, we rolling right into it.
I guess it's just basically because they define faith is defined as trusting and not seeing. It's just going in and believing without the actual visual aspect. That's what it's been defined as. So for me, it's just basically just that. Like I just continuously have faith, and especially in the moments that I feel like I have broken down in my life, because I believe everything happens for a reason. So you broken down to be built up in a certain way, where you have these different things that you've learned in the background because of what you've been through. But yet, as you grow and as you go through it, and you have that faith, later on, it's like, oh, I'm meant to do this. Oh, I meant to minister. Oh, I meant to do this. Oh, that's where all that came from. Because when you speak to people, you got to speak from, well, now you got to. You should speak from experience, what gives you that passion, that compassion, that empathy that comes with it. Versus, girl, yeah, I know what you're saying. Wait a minute, you don't feel me. You don't know what I'm saying. Like what? Versus having that, that humbleness where they feel like that you're really genuinely understanding them one on one.
Yeah.
So, have you ever struggled to accept the woman God created you to be?
Because sometimes I don't even know. I'm
I'm
like,
still trying to figure out.
uh-huh. It's like I
Yes.
think I have it and then I don't. I'm like, wait, who am I? Yeah, definitely a struggle.
I think that's a
I
daily struggle we deal with. Because a lot of times, either we, or let me speak for myself. A lot of times, I find myself running from what I know the Lord is pushing me to do, because I myself feel like I'm not ready. But
Yeah.
who am I? If He told me to do it, then I just need to do it. But it's a struggle.
And that's when we need to trust him. It's like it's
Mm-hmm.
that's how we know, well, that's how his glory is revealed. Because it's
Mm-hmm.
not in our doing, it's in his doing. That's when we just have to trust and step.
Then you get the spiraling, why me? Are you sure? Send me a sign.
Then don't want the sign.
Only two times.
Give me a better one.
Are you
Like,
sure?
have you ever seen the movie? What is it? Is it Bruce Almighty? I think it is.
Yeah.
When he was
Yeah.
like, "I need a sign," and he's driving, and he's like, "I need a sign, I need a sign," and all the signs are hitting the window, and he's still crying, "I need a sign." That's me.
Yeah.
Lori, you unmuted it for a second. Were you trying to say something, Lori?
no, I was just gonna say, I think that we all have that at certain times in our life. And for me, it wasn't until I God put in my heart to um, do the My Sister's Keeper years ago. And I wrestled with it. And even though the signs were there in front of my face, I'm like, Lord, I don't know what you call me to do, what you call me to do. And, certain things when people tell you, oh, well, you're good at encouraging women, or you're good at doing this and that. It's like, that's too simple. Like anybody can do that. And so I kept on searching, but it wasn't until I took the steps and started working on My Sister's Keeper to where I started waking up with joy, because it's like, oh, now I have a purpose. Now I can see, like, just simple things like the logo, getting the logo, and then the mission statement, that I started moving into a direction, that I started getting excited about who God has made me to be and what he's called me to be. And now I feel like with that, I know my purpose, as simple as it may be. I now wake up with joy because I have a purpose, and the passion is there even. And so even though it took so long, it was worth it, because I can't look back and say, well, even though I was searching, I've learned so much. You know, there's a scripture that says, don't despise the small beginnings. And the way that God works, I believe that regardless of, even though we don't know our purpose, or if even when we're searching, the things that we go through in life, and the things that we're doing at the time where we're not even thinking is making a difference or it means anything, He is preparing you in that.
Yeah.
And everything that we go through, God prepares us, even though we don't see it or we don't believe it right now. He is continuously preparing you for something greater. And so now I don't look at other people and say, oh, well, you know, I'm jealous of this or I'm jealous of that, because I'm focused on what He's called me to do and I'm excited about it. And that makes a huge difference. So
I agree. I agree. This phase of life that I am in, I definitely, it's a faith walk, and success looks different. I had stress, but I can truly say I'm free. I really can. I'm free. And at the end of the day, when I lay down, and some days you may be more tired than others, it's just a difference. It really is. And you can't explain it. And people may say, well, girl, you ain't making that 6 figures you was making before. Girl, you ain't able to do so and so. Like, look at these eyebrows, y'all. Look at them things right there. However, I'm free. I'm free. Like,
Fine.
freedom is
yes.
different.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is different, and I thank God for it. And then when I look back, I be like, girl, how was you surviving? That wasn't freedom. Like, you truly was in bondage, you know, like you trying to keep up with folks, and like Lori said, you know, focus. Like that horse going down on the path. You know how they had the little blinders, because they got to focus. They got to get down there. They can't look from the left to right. They just got to focus. And people been telling me that for years. Focus. Focus on one thing. Focus. And then when I finally got it, I was like, oh. So freedom, it correlates with focusing. Focus, freedom, they go along. They intertwine. So I don't have to be this stressed. I didn't have to have all these gray hairs. If I would have just focused. Oh, it feels so good. And the good part about this, the great part is, it's just the beginning. It's just the beginning.
Yes. Yes. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah. So tell me, how can women support each other in breaking free from spiritual or cultural limitations?
Push and pray. Pray and push. Pray and push.
I feel like you, well, it depends on everybody, but this is my personal feeling. In order for you to get exposed to that layer, I have to feel vulnerable with you. I have to be comfortable enough or in that state where I can express or have these conversations with you, because I don't get that to everybody.
No.
So if I'm safe enough and my emotions are safe enough, because I don't like being emotional, if I feel safe enough to do that with you, then that's where it can start with those conversations and all that. But I have to get to that space emotionally and mentally where I can be that with you.
Yeah.
And that comes from not feeling like you're not being judged, you're not being criticized. Like, if we're going to be there for each other, it has to be genuine.
Yeah.
Like, it can't be, oh, I'm going to be your sister girl while we're in this meeting. And then once we leave, oh, girl, let me tell you. No, we can't do that. It
Yep.
has to be genuine all the
Right.
time, all the way around.
Yes. Yes. No
Yeah,
drama.
Yeah.
No drama.
exactly.
Transparency.
And I want to,
Exactly.
and I
We're
want to
not
be able,
competing with each other. We're here to help uplift
right.
each other. And if your sister's
Exactly.
somewhere you want to be, then go to and say, hey, how can I get to where you're at?
Yes.
That's the first rule on how we're gonna grow.
Yes.
Yes. And then when a sister come to you, help her. There's so many
Exactly.
women that I've learned who gatekeep. And it's not about that. because even when you gatekeep, God can't bless you.
Mm-mm.
We need to give to each other and give freely, because when you grow, I grow.
Yeah.
Exactly. And if we're gonna
True.
grow, we got to grow together.
Yeah.
Especially we try to make this freedom thing real.
Yeah.
We have to grow together. We have to be
Yes,
willing
So
yes,
to work with
yes.
I'm
each other
also say this.
and talk.
I don't need no sister that keep coming back, and keep coming back. What's the saying where you teach them how to fish and then they can go on their
Right.
own? I'm saying it wrong. I'm having a Medea moment. But this is what I'm trying to
Yes.
say, y'all. Because, see, I got something to say. They make me feel bad because they keep coming to me. Girl, I need help with this and I need help with that and I need help with this. And I'm like, okay, I'll keep helping you, right? But then when I get to the point that you taking my kindness for weakness, you getting all my tea, all my pearls, right? Because the word tell you don't cast your pearls against the swine, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you getting all my stuff, and then you go out there, right? And you recreate, or you go pay Molly Sue and marry whoever thousands of dollars. But Alicia said, here's my link to pay my hourly rate after you got all this free information. And now you don't want to talk to me no more. I'm free, so I can talk. Okay. I got freedom. Okay. Don't do that to us. Because
Right.
then we become jaded, and then y'all want to say we them gatekeepers. But that ain't it. We gonna help, but to an extent. And don't do us like that. Don't abuse
Right.
us.
You have to
But
Okay?
support.
see,
Right.
that's when we have to clarify what helping is. If I'm gonna help you, then I shouldn't have to repeat it to you multiple times. I should be able to tell you once and you got it. Now, if you trying to get me to do it for you, which seems like people are trying to do, like if I keep coming back and saying I need help, I need help. No, I really don't need help. I just don't want to do it. I want her to do it. So I'm gonna get her to do it, and I'm gonna just sit back and act like, oh, I can't get it. What do I do? And see, that's the thing with us. We have to. That's that crab mentality. We got to get out the bucket. Turn the bucket upside down. Nobody else can climb in the bucket. There is nothing in the bucket. The bucket is gone.
Kick
Just
the
throw it
bucket.
away. Ain't no bucket no more.
Kick the bucket.
They just kick the bucket. The bucket is gone. Like we really have to stop that. That's the problem not only with women but in our whole society as people. We have to stop that. My knowledge is what I have, your knowledge is what you, and if we put that thing together, do you know how powerful we can be? Do you know how, like I was talking to Alicia, I see her vision. I see her vision to the point to where I see a whole town that is self-sustained, grocery. You ain't got to leave for nothing. I see that vision. And if I see that vision and it ain't even mine, if I know I can help with that, why not do that?
Yeah.
Like that's what we got. My mindset is not, oh, she gonna have it. Let me see what I can get from it. No. I want to be a part of it. I want to see the growth. I want to be there when the ground is broke. I want to see the people's faces when they moving into their new places. Like I get joy from that. I get joy from being able to help somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Like I tell you, these we have to grow. Throw the bucket in the trash.
I have a
That's gonna be the
solution.
next. No more buckets. Just
No
don't
more.
even make them no more. Take
Take
them
the
off
bucket.
the assembly
Put
line.
the bucket in the trash. No more bucket.
No more buckets.
I have a solution for all of that. It's
What's the
called
solution?
boundaries and no, period.
See,
Period.
some
I
people
like
in
that.
pink with these little pretty glasses don't know how to say no. That's why they got Peters like me sitting beside them. Or we gonna call myself Patricia's because I'm a female. So they got Patricia's like me that sit beside them
That's
and be
fine.
like,
She can have
no.
protectors, but she still got to learn on her own because we not with her day in and day out. That's something that she got to do
Yeah.
Yeah,
internally.
but she hard
So
headed.
it's
She hard headed.
boundaries and no, period.
No. Yeah, that's true.
No,
You're
say with
right.
me, say no. No, no,
No.
no, no. See, that's not no.
No. Say it with my chest.
Say
No.
it, yeah.
Say it like you say
Say it
to
with
them
your chest.
kids.
Oh.
No.
There you go.
My sister
Like,
said that to me.
like you say to them kids, we teach our kids that
That's
real
freedom.
young.
Yeah. Yeah.
I said no.
There you go.
We kicking buckets and saying no. That's what. That's the whole theme right there.
Oh, Lord. So have you ever felt trapped by expectations, whether from family, work, or society?
Mhm.
Confused, not trapped.
I felt trapped.
Mm.
I felt trapped.
So how
Mhm.
you get yourself out of it?
That's where we was just talking about. You got to have that community. I had to go to somebody and say, look, I am stuck. I need some help. Like, I can't see my way out. Do you got a flashlight? Help me.
Help. Help.
I got
Prayer
the
for me.
batteries, but I don't have a flashlight. Put it together.
Prayer.
And now we out.
Prayer.
Yeah, so
Prayer.
that community is real. Sisterhood is real. That circle, that bondness, that the closeness that you have, being able to call on your friend is like, look, I don't know where I'm at. I may have got a little bit over my head. How can I get it? And then sometimes it's just bouncing your ideas off of somebody else. You be like, you know what? I got it.
And I think the sooner we do that, instead of getting ourselves dug into a pit, the sooner we do it, the more likely we don't get stuck in that pit.
Mm-hmm.
The sooner we reach out, but we have to be, like Rebecca was saying,
Vulnerable.
vulnerable, but we have to be confident enough to be able to go to those friends who make us feel safe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I just had
So
a,
in what way are you giving yourself permission to dream again?
I don't think I ever stopped dreaming.
me either.
I don't think dream is the issue. It's fulfilling it.
Dream all day, but
Ooh.
to
Yeah,
execute.
Yeah.
exactly. That's that should be how you execute your dream.
So don't ask me, because the dream coming, I'll be like, kid, look what we doing. Look at here. Becky, get on the line. Because this is the dream and we execute it. And they be walking blind. I'm like, okay.
That's what you need.
I'm
That
talking about in it.
that part. I had a friend call me the other day. She was like, I didn't know who to call. I didn't know who to call. She said, I thought, who dreams with me? Who dreams big with me? Oh, I can call Cola. She said, because I know I can't call anybody else, because she said, I just did a bold thing. Knowing that she just did that bold thing, she called me because she knew I was going to encourage her and not shoot it down. And I was so excited. I was ready to go to bed, but because she's in California, because my family's in California. So sometimes they forget that I'm not on California time. But she told me her dream and she told me what she just did. And I couldn't even sleep. I was so excited. I was so excited. So.
Wow, that's that safety.
So
She
y'all,
felt safe.
yes, she did. And you're a good friend. You're a good friend. So what's something you had to let go of to truly heal?
Maryland,
What did we?
my
What was
move.
the question? I'm sorry.
What was
What have
something you
you
had to
had
let
to
go of?
let go of to truly heal?
Ooh, I had to
You
get.
said
I had
Maryland
to.
kid?
I had to leave. I think moving
Oh,
down here has. I feel like I've leveled up. Whereas even though the environment is a slower pace, the money ain't that great, but the peace that I have is more valuable to me than what I had in Maryland. Sometimes you got to move away from some things, some people, some situations to free yourself. And I think that's what we did.
Amen.
I'm not there. I'm still healing. I ain't there. Pause on play. I ain't there.
and that's real.
Yeah, I'm the same. I've healed from a lot, and I'm healing. I feel like the healing is ongoing. It's not completely healed yet, because then something else will come up when I think I'm healed, and then something else will come up, and it's like, oh, I thought I was healed, but I guess not. But I'm working on it.
And Rebecca, you're there. You're getting there. You're getting there. You got your name back.
That's true.
Yep. See, don't count yourself out.
I'm just saying I ain't there yet.
But you getting there.
Okay.
You getting there.
And you
Got that
got your
mustard seed.
sacred space together. You showed us that. That's a part of your healing. That's something that you're doing towards your healing, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a journey.
Yeah, it is.
It is. I
But you
know
got
for
us
me,
to go
one
with
thing
you.
that go ahead. Yep. You do have us. We
Mhm.
stuck. We go together. What
Real
Sexy
bad.
Red say?
Real
We go
bad.
together.
Yes.
Okay, so
Hey.
you the one where she getting this from, because she looked at me. Yeah, we go together. What?
Yeah, real bad. Real bad.
Like what? Mm-mm.
So mine's is I'm not going to continue to stuff things. And we had a situation recently when I said it. I said, I'm not holding it. I'm not carrying it. You're going to carry it. I believe so much in energy. And I'm like, I am not. This will ruin my whole weekend. I will carry this around. This could cause cancer, all kind of stress and sickness in my body. If I don't release this and be free from it. And I am so happy that I did. I felt good.
I had to clutch my pearls. And I ain't even got no pearls. I was clutching them. Woo, child.
Yeah, I was a stuffer too. A stuffer. And it made me sick. It made me sick. No more.
I think for me, I had to let go of unforgiveness with myself and others.
That's a good one.
That's true. Because you can hold on to things for years. I remember a professional hurt. I held on to that thing for 3 or 4 years, kid. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
And God had to show it to me in a vision. And I had to wake up one day and say, I got to release this. Can you imagine holding on to stuff for years? We do it.
Yeah.
That's so true, because I was a grudge holder. And I wasn't going to ever break.
I just cut people off. You just don't
And
see me anymore.
that's when I learned. That's when I learned. Cut them off. It's easier to cut them off than to hold on to that, unforgiveness. I forgive and let them go.
I know that's right. It's a song for that. It ain't nothing to cut that. Oh, hey.
Look, I cut you off so bad I forget your name. I don't even remember your face. You can walk right past me. I don't even know who you are.
So I
done
have a
cut you off and
question.
forgot about you.
My kids say, Mom, you got that bad. I'm just like, but it's easier for me to be like, I'm good.
Peace.
What's your question, Lori?
Well, I know we're all in Georgia. Is there a time where we can get together on a Saturday or something, face to face?
I'm in
See your
Virginia.
beautiful faces.
B to the A.
Oh, you
But
live in
look,
Virginia?
during the holiday. We can during the holiday. Because Rebecca will be
yes.
here. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Yes, please.
Hold on, wait, Lori. You sure you ready for me? Because this is just a phone call.
Hey, Lori, let me tell you something right now. Let me give you
Here we go.
warning. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna give you this warning. That one right there is really in them streets.
Well, I'm from the streets, so
Well, you know what? I'm nervous.
so
now.
I think
I'm
we're
nervous.
gonna get along
I
just
don't know if I'm
fine.
ready. I don't know if I'm ready. I'm gonna go over here with
super
Cody.
educated. Rebecca is super educated. You hear me? And those are the ones you got to watch. That's a double,
I
triple
can't wait.
threat.
Let's go.
I can't wait. She gonna school me on some stuff.
Come on, Lori,
Rebecca.
I'm telling you, you
Yes,
better bring some
ma'am.
Tylenol. Because you're gonna be like all day. Just
Did you say
fix your face.
And
Tylenol?
y'all,
That's
as
hilarious.
we're wrapping up, I need y'all to also remember we're going to see everybody in Jamaica. We're
I
gonna
know, but
see
that's next
everybody in the
year.
Here.
yes, but the people that are watching, they want to see us too. So if y'all not in Georgia, y'all wherever y'all at, y'all can meet us. Click the link. Click the link, y'all. Come on, click the
Yes.
link. Click the link and register. Okay.
Stay
So
marketing.
as we're wrapping up, how can we remind each other of our freedom when life tries to bind us again?
I'm making a phone call.
Okay,
Yes. Yes. Connection.
let us know.
Continuous connection.
Yeah.
Get on another Zoom call.
Yes.
Like, hey,
Yes.
let's remember what our purpose is, what our vision is.
Yeah.
Yes,
Remind
ma'am.
each other
Uplift.
about our freedom.
Yeah.
Yep.
I love this. I feel like we have just developed our podcast.
Oh, dear God.
2020.
Oh, yes. I'm so
Freedom.
excited.
Oh, my God. I keep losing that reception. I'm sorry. I
Oh,
can't hear.
it is on, baby. I'm ready.
It's a little
She needs
staticky
us.
in my hood.
Wait.
She needs us. She needs us. She needs us.
You already know I'm ready. Stay ready.
Thank you for joining our circle today. If this conversation spoke to your heart, share it with a sister who needs a reminder she's not alone. Stay connected with us online and join the movement at I See My Baby Incorporated, and don't miss the Freedom Women's Wellness Retreat 2026, where the conversation becomes an experience. Until next time, keep breathing, keep healing, and remember, she needs us and we need her.